It gets lonely, yes. I'm embarrassed about it because I kind of feel like that I'm doing nothing. It does hurt your self-esteem a little bit. What I do with my time is that I read books, I read newspapers, I do drawings and comics, and I do paintings, and I write, poems and songs, and I'm fine with that. But I do want to have something to get up to in the morning, and that's my plan for the future. I want to take an education and then work again. I want to study literary history or theology. I don't want to walk around for the rest of my life without doing anything. That has never been my plan.
Charlotte has had OCD since she was 9. However, she went several years without a diagnosis.
I actually had OCD for 11 years and nobody knows that I had the disease, and I didn't get any help. So my mom and dad was divorced when I was 9 years old, and my mom is very sick, so I think she had a lot in her mind, so she didn't realize that something was wrong with me too. So yeah. When I heard an ambulance outside, I thought that something was happening to my mother or my family.
In her early 20s, Charlotte finally decided to get help.
It was when I get older and I get the boyfriend and we was moving together. He realized that something was wrong and I have to go to the doctor. So,
according to manuals, there are two ways of treating OCD. One is cognitive behavioral therapy, or medical treatments by using antidepressants.
Cognitive therapy consists of 2 parts: exposure and response prevention. The exposure part involves confronting the source of anxiety. For example, a person who fears germs will have to touch a faucet in a public bathroom and turn on the water. The response prevention part occurs when the patient does not wash his or her hands again after feeling contaminated from touching the faucet. With repeated cognitive therapy, the discomfort decreases until the source of fear no longer produces anxiety. When Charlotte finally went to the doctor, she was diagnosed with OCD.
When my OCD was really at the top and I have really bad at myself, I was thinking that the easiest way to get off OCD was taking my own life.
After overdosing on pills, Charlotte felt she was given a second chance at life. With the support of her friends and family, she found the willpower to begin intensive treatment. After years of therapy and medication, Charlotte finally feels she has beat the battle of OCD. A few months ago, she went off medication.
In the beginning was very hard because I have been on medication for many years. Now I have the control over OCD and the OCD hasn't have the control over me. And now we can laugh about OCD. My boyfriend and my family, we talk a lot about it, and we laugh and we say, "Oh, you do like this before," and it was very funny. And yeah, and I think it's a good thing to laugh about it because you get over it, and we're taking one step at a time, and we will see what the future brings.
I think OCD is something that you will always have, but just a little bit off. But I'm looking forward to having my treatment, and I really hope that it can help me to get a more normal life, just to move on with everybody else.
People should know that when you have OCD and when you do these compulsive actions, things, it's not something you do because you're stupid or because you can't think or because you're like, a freak or something like that. It's a disease and it has a name and you can cure it.
I want to tell people that don't know anything about OCD that they should respect people and just realize that OCD isn't so bad. It's okay to have OCD. It's not a stranger disease, if you know. It's not a bad disease. It's just something happening inside your head. So.
I mean, I've come a long way since I, had it in a very bad way, and yeah, I have faith that I'm gonna be okay again. I'm gonna be normal again.